Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Chupsie. If you're here for the very first time, mwah. If you're here before, mwah. Welcome you all to my page. I hope you find this page very important, and I hope you learn something from my channel and share with your friends and your family. Stay tuned. The first topic I want to discuss is about trust. I think that is one of the main key in relationship today's. A lot of persons are dating, but there is no trust in the relationship, and that is a very unhealthy thing when there is lack of trust. I think it is very important because we need to trust one another. There are times come when we need to discuss things with our very own partner. We need to be open and speak. We need to talk to one another so we know where our mind and hearts at. So basically, there is a story in the Bible about Jonah. I don't know if many persons know it, where the fish swallowed him and kept him in the belly for 3 days and 3 nights. Well, basically, if I am home and I haven't seen my husband or whoever I'm with, I don't see him for 3 days, and he come home and tell me that a fish swallowed him for 3 days and 3 nights. Come on, nobody would actually believe that, but the story is real. It is real and it is there and it already happened. But in today's society, I did not believe that. Come on. But I am saying that it did happen, so we need to trust each other. That is very important. If we're in a relationship with somebody, we have to trust them. We have to develop that such a thing. We are supposed to open to speak and talk about anything with your partner, not with your friend, your family, he or she. And there again, I think the relationship 50-50. It won't work well if one person is putting 70% and another person is putting 30%. I need you to give me 100, and I am also supposed to give you 100. I am supposed to support you, and you are supposed to support me as well. A lot of persons engage in relationships where only one person giving a 80% and another person giving 20. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. At times we are drained. It's very important to build each other up in a relationship. Most people intend on not telling their partners about their past because they feel like he will use it against me or she will use it against me and take advantage of it. I will not bash a person if they refuse to tell their partner about their past. Some people find it interested, some people find it not interested, which it is okay. It is okay. It is very much okay. You have to learn to build each other's up. Build each other's up. In a relationship, a lot of obstacles going to come your way. A lot. I am telling you, there is a lot. Friends going to come to your partner telling he or she certain things from the past you did. Certain things, there are a lot of things. But you have to trust each other. You have to have a bond with each other. A bond is very important as well. Know your partner. You can work on it, and you need to work on it. Some people leave their 10 years of relationship because one simple thing that could have been worked out, you throw it all away. Cheating. My opinion is that I think every man cheats. Don't come at me. Do not come at me. It is my opinion. Even in your very own thoughts, you cheat. Not physically, but your mind. You know, so woman dirty. Woman dirty bad. If someone can admit the truth, our mind is very dirty. Yeah. Anyways, people ask me like, would you leave a partner if he or she cheats? It all depends me. If I have a very very good man taking care of me, all my needs and everything, one day him fall short and cheat, I don't think I will leave him. No, I don't think. But if I am in an abusive relationship where him just do it for a regular habit, get up and do it, the level of disrespect and all of that. And some people do not even cheat with respect. You live here and they cheat with somebody like next door, 5 hours down the block. You give people things to talk about. You cannot do that. When you're in a relationship, you do not do things for yourself. You have to think about too. You have to think about the other person as well, because it's both of you now. I don't say a man or a woman cannot cheat. I am not saying it is right either. Don't come at me. I am not saying it is right. But if you're going to cheat on your partner, do it with some respect. At least do it with some respect. Okay? How do you know that a girl or a guy is down for you? How you know that him love you? Or you know say him love you? Or you know that? Or you know that? You can leave your comment in the comment section below, because we want to know how you know say the guy interested in you. Yeah, him have 5 away. Him tell Lola with the same thing. But him have a man, him have a man when him love. Oh, you know that? A lot of us reach a breaking point in relationship where we have it up here. You know when people say my cup full and it's a run over, them have it up here, them can't take no more. Yeah. Many persons have taken so much in relationship where they feel like they can't go on next day. A lot of persons do not like to go out and ask for advice from other persons. They don't like to talk about their relationship or what they're going through, because if she tell him a go say something or him a go say something. Some people have it up here and them can't take no more. But most time when people would ask me stuff, I would say give it the last shot. I am never the type to say leave him or leave her. I would ask, what do you plan to do? You have relationship problems. Do you talk about your partner with these stuff? Do you discuss it? How many times have you talked about it? What have the person done about it? Are they willing to change? Are they willing to work on these things to make a change? The person said, I love her, but what? But you love the person and you're doing certain things to hurt the person. That is not love. And sometimes we as individuals, we do things and we don't even realize what we are doing. Sometimes we ourselves is the problem. Nothing is wrong if you say fix my Lord, because sometimes I am the problem. Sometimes we need fixing too. Pray for yourself too. Sometimes you need to look in at yourself and you know say I did wrong, but I go to him and apologize. So I go to her and apologize. Make her work on this. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. And I have to applaud the guys. You have not a lot of guys who look and say, babes, hon, boo, sugar, honey, whatsoever you may call it. You know what I did was wrong and I truly apologize. I have to applaud those guys who actually do that. Because many have some men actually know they were wrong, they apologize and they go and they work on it, and it actually work. If you want things to work, it will work. It will work. Sometimes it may take a while, it may be difficult to change, because you meet some people in a them damage bad. May I tell you, you meet some people them damage bad. Boy, for instance, you go over a girl 3 o'clock and traffic all you end up reach all late as a step in. She at you. You're there woman garden, which you know say nothing like that, but you have these things dealing with. You have guys cannot take these things as well, going through the yap. But sometimes we as women, our mentality will have that. And sometimes we develop so much scenarios in our head and think about certain things that doesn't even exist. How do you handle a person who you love and that person, they don't love you back that much? Sometimes we end up with a person where we really love. We wouldn't mind him love with, like cook food. Love you like how him love him daughter. Love you like how him love anything what him do. We wouldn't mind. But we're just not his cup of tea. How do we handle that? Well, sometimes who you love don't love you, and it's hard to accept. It is very hard to accept. Sometimes we wish we were the one person where, oh God, please, Father God, let me get him now, please. And sometimes we pray for things and it is not for us. And sometimes we just have to accept that the guy just doesn't meant for you. You have some people, them tie up in a relationship where I see this story where you have a fish in the pond and the dog keep coming, and they say when two persons keep going back together, but you know the relationship will never work. You have some people break up and they keep going back together, but there's no progress and the relationship is very unhealthy, and they refuse to accept the fact that we doesn't match, this is not for us. But the truth is, the person is not for you, but you don't know why you keep going back. You keep going back and it's very unhealthy. You need to work on that. Sometimes we love persons where we don't have any control over it. We keep going back again, and we can't see a progress. You need to let that go. That is very unhealthy. How can you let go of a person who has broken your heart? May I tell you, the one you hard, you know. True man, the one you hard. You know, sometimes you give a person your all and you expect the person to just love you, care for you. Sometimes I have some people, them not even want your money. All them want is just the love, the care, the affection, all of that. Them not kill you, you know, buy them a car and all these things. Sometimes we put our all. I said them say it no good for put all your egg in a one basket, you know. But sometimes, a good example, a fall from grace. Have you ever watched that movie? That movie was such a great movie, Tyler Perry's Road. Sometimes our heart has been broken, but yet still we can't let go of the person. We are not strong enough to know that he did this to us or she did this to me, and you turn the person in a monster now, because the person was every bad person I think was once an angel. So you have a man where always nice to girls, him kind, him loving, he take care of the girls, but other girls will come and say, why? Me near me mouth, me this, me that. And men do get tired of these things as well. But how you really let go of a person? My advice to persons is just to pray about it. Sometimes it in our head we can't get over the person because you just can't believe it real. Him gone, she gone. Like we were together. Me never yet see an ending and all that. Come on. It over, but you just can't let go. To me, you pray on it. Sometimes you have to bend your mind, bend your heart, and say, it is done. It is done. Further down, you get somebody better. You don't even have to engage in a relationship. You better yourself. You work on yourself. A lot of persons, when they leave one relationship, they have to go back in another relationship for a short period of time. They can't do without people. A lot of persons are like, they can't stand the loneliness. And I'm not saying they cannot stand their own company. Do not get me wrong. But a lot of persons love the joy and the feeling to be engaged in a relationship with people. Some people, it take them a long while before they engage in a relationship. They're working on themselves, and that is very good. You work on yourself, you build yourself. Certain things happen to you in the past, you don't let it repeat itself twice. And a lot of persons love the multiple partner business. Them just can't have one man. Them can't have one woman. They just love the multiple. Well, everybody have a different lifestyle. You cannot fight a person because he or she wants to live a certain lifestyle. That is just them. I have my friends who live different lifestyle. Be like, girl, do you, boy? Do you? Yeah. Sometimes, just tell them, do you. Sometimes, you have to just support people on what they want to do. Support them. You can only advise persons on certain things. You can't force a person to live the life they don't want. Sometimes all they can do is just advise them and support them. 1 minute. Like, I am engaged in a relationship with a person. I want to know how you feel about me. I want to know where I stand. Your actions speak. You do things which I want. But you're in a relationship and a person is not that emotional person. They don't express. Many persons depressed from such relationship. Because you're not expressing. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know where you're headed at times. You're not disrespecting me or anything, but tell me something now, babe. Show me little love now. And you know, yeah. A lot of persons who do not express feelings, that is just you. That is just who you are. But even once in a while they can do it and say, baby, you know, say I'm not my stylist, but you know, and just do a little thing. Makes you feel appreciated. Women love to be. Women love to feel loved and appreciated. And I always say this. The simple things in life matters the most. Trust me. Trust me. Sometime in life, we, as I always say, we individuals give advices to our friends, family, or whoever where relationship is concerned, but we cannot take the same advice if it was us. Your friend come, the boy cheat pan her, all them something them are going with. You say left the boy, left the girl, but the same thing happened to you. You not left him. No. No, you not left him. Can't keep him. So sometime in life we have to be mindful of the things that we say to others. sometimes we have to be careful at the words we give to others and advices. As them say, if you don't have anything good for say, shut your mouth now. Just say you don't know, rather than giving a person a negative advice. Say you don't know. You have a lot, although you have a lot of friends in life, you have the good, the bad, the this, the that, the wherever. But for real, some people, they tell us some things, but when it come on to them, oh gosh, they will never take in that advice. So sometimes when I have relationship issues, you can pray about it. Fine, and you know, say it good. Even if you go to a stranger and ask them their opinion, nothing is wrong with that. And sometimes we need people to talk to, people we can trust. Sometimes we are in abusive relationship, but we don't want to talk about it. We don't have persons who we can trust because they're going to hear it back. But oh gosh, sometimes you have to just pray about it. Yeah, if you want it to work, pray about it, work on it. God answers prayers. I've come to the end of my video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe and share. I'm out.